Hiya, my name's Conrad Wilson, and welcome to week 3 in creating simulated fluids for games. This week, I didn't play around with optimizing my fluid dynamics equation side, but instead went on the optimization route. I focused on spatial hashing. Now this is a really cool thing that allows me to split up the world, the 2D or 3D world, into cells in a grid kind of formation. So I can then place any object within the scene, in this case my particles, into that grid. My grid size currently is about two times the diameter of my particles, which means that for every cell there's a good chance that all neighboring particles will be within the same cell. This allows me to only check for the nearest particles if they're within the same cell, meaning I'm not comparing all my computations with every particle in the scene, only the very closest ones next to each other. So I'm just going to do a bit of a performance showcase. Currently this is last week's performance. I've got 200 particles running, and in this small area these 200 particles bring us down to 35-40 FPS. Going down to 35, there you go, not too good. But with this week's work I can run the same 200 particles, and as you can see, without even dropping yet, I'm already at 300, 200, sitting around 150 as they get closer together, not dipping below, just hovering around 100 frames. Amazing. And let's bump this number up. We can go up to, as I've tested, I'm going to go up to 1,000. That's a 5 times increase. And we're going to get about the same frames as soon as we've loaded them all in. Getting around 30 frames. So a little bit of a dip, but more or less a 4.5 or 5 times increase in computation speed. So yeah, really cool stuff. Next week I'm going to focus on the ECS system, the entity component system, and try and integrate that into my work, as well as maybe play around with the fluid dynamics themselves. And I hope to see you there. Thanks.